Hi y'all, what's up, gang? Everybody doing? I hope everybody doing good because I am. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to the new people too. They subscribing. Man, I just want to say, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and showing up. All right. Man, y'all know my last live, we were turning up a little bit in that joint. Cause everything I said, man, look, these people saw it. They was there at the time when the crime was being committed, because I proved it. Now, check this out. All right, this what's going on. This how I'm looking at things. All right. They told us a lot when Shemaya said the image in my head of them killing you, it just stuck in my head. All right. Shemaya saw it. That means she was there when they was committing the crime. And Monifa gonna be there when they committing the crime. Bree gonna be there when they committing the crime. They all say they saw it, even Irene. Even Irene. Now, from the narrative we got from Miss Teresa in the beginning, pointing the fingers at Monifa, and she didn't point no fingers at no Irene, no Bree. She basically praised everybody in the room. She praised Peace. She praised Killing them. You know what I'm saying? Irene them. The only person that she had a problem with was Monifa. And I always want to think like, why point the fingers at Monifa? Why she was the one that taking all the downfall in it. Now I was looking in the beginning of the investigation, and this is what I came to a conclusion about with Monifa. All right. Now this just a theory. I ain't saying this is true or false. It's just a theory to me. Now I know how we feel about Monifa, you know what I'm saying? But this is the reason why I say this. Cause Monifa and Shemaya were with Kenneka all that day, according to the videos that I saw and the text messages, right? Okay. Shemaya and Bree gonna be with Kenneka all that day. They was riding all that day. I don't know what they were doing. You know, they had the same outfit on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All three of them had the same outfit on. So I'm like, okay, boom. When it come to the text message, we all assume that it was Monifa because even Miss Teresa directed the narrative that it supposed to be Monifa she texting and all of this stuff. So, but I'm like, but it ain't Monifa. It was Irene the whole time. Because if the all of them in the car together, and it makes sense, there was Irene when she was talking to her. So it makes me understand that what if Monifa wasn't a part of it? And she would just happen to be in the car with Kenneka, her friend, and and Irene them like, man, look, come to the show. She didn't say nothing about a birthday party. She said, come to the show with the hood tonight. That's what she said. So boom. right? So when Irene went live that time and was trying to talk and talking about, yeah, Monifa, you wasn't invited. And I'm like, wait a minute. Cause what you talking about wasn't the text messages when she was talking about, yeah, the nigga called me, asked you, can you come? And I told her clear as day, no, she can't even come. But it wasn't Monifa. It was Bree Bree. It was Bree Bree. Cause the text messages, that what they was about. Can Bree Bree come? And you know what I'm saying? And that text message was like, yeah, she could come if she ain't got no problem, you know what I'm saying? So boom. So now you got Monifa in the car. Just say she don't even know what's going on, and they don't even want Monifa there because they got something going on. So, so Monifa gonna end up going to the hotel with them, and this thing, you know, setup being in, you know, the setup is in play. You know, everybody looking at Monifa like she don't supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? So, so they try to shake Monifa, and this is what I mean. Like the dudes came to her and was like, look, I'm gonna give you $200 to bring her outside right quick. We just want to holler at her. You know what I'm saying? They ran game on Monifa because you know Monifa just ain't that smart and ain't that bright. And it's easy to run game on her and manipulate her. She just a teenage girl. You know what I'm saying? And so boom. This thing you know, I could see where the $200 would come in at. It was the look, I'm gonna give you $200, bring her out of the room, don't say nothing. And the girl probably was scared and went along with everything. That's how I could see it. See what I'm saying? Because everybody point the finger at her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why her? Why not Irene, the person that was responsible for the party? So it really makes me think that, I don't know, Monifa could be, you know what I'm saying? Monifa could be innocent and this thing, you know, she end up cooperating. She probably wouldn't didn't have no choice. Well, she ain't gonna have no choice. You know what I'm saying? But I believe everybody would else in on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's just a theory. And the reason why I went with it because look how the text message is going back to Irene and Kenneka. And they want us to believe those text messages was between Kenneka and Monifa. And that was a lie. And then you got Shamaya. This how you know Shamaya a part of it. But Shamaya was like, oh, when Kenneka texted me when she was talking about she ready to go, I was the one that texted back. There was a lie. There was the text message going to Leonora. And and this all of this accumulating around one something. If Kenneka was missing at the hotel at 12 something, right? Well, something will happen to her at 12 something. And then at one something, you got sexual activities going on because they discussing it on the phone. And then soon when the activity over with, the girl come missing up in the hotel. See what I'm saying, gang? Now look, I'm finna show y'all this right quick. Let's go to the live stream and stuff. But this paperwork right here is very important. Know what I'm talking about? Now I'm finna just skip through this right quick. Hold on, gang. I'm just get to the I'm gonna just get to a part that I need to get to. Let me see whose statement is. All right, boom. Blank stated she and Kenneka had plans to go see a movie with her other friends. However, Blank stated that Kenneka changed her mind and wanted to go to a hotel party for Irene's birthday instead of going to the movie. Blank stated that it's not uncommon for her and Kenneka to attend hotel parties. Now watch this. Y'all remember when Zach TV said, when the last time you saw Kenneka drunk? And she paused for a minute because she had to think about it. She had to think about it, right? But she gave a very important answer because she said her birthday. Y'all know Kenneka turned 19 on May 29th, right? So that means Kenneka probably was drinking on her birthday at her birthday party. And she threw her party at a hotel. I just seen those pictures, some old pictures of Kenneka. I was just looking at some old videos on YouTube. I'm like, man, they go Kenneka right there in the hotel, I'm celebrating her birthday and stuff. So that's what Irene was like, yeah, she was drinking. That's the last time I saw her drunk. And nobody never claimed way they be talking about Kenneka like to get drunk, the way they talk, Kenneka love to get drunk, and that's how we do. We always turn up. And come to find out the girl didn't stop drinking. The girl would just only drink on special occasions. You know what I'm saying? She it wasn't like she would just, just like let me pop a top every day, every weekend it's going down. No. I ain't just really just seeing Kenneka with cigarettes, blunts, or talking about pills and getting high and all that stuff. I never heard those stuff. Yeah, I appreciate that Julius. Appreciate that Julius for the Cash App Jack. Now look. Now I just want to talk about why Kenneka, bruh, and 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 why was she was targeted and everybody was in on it. This how you know how long these people money is. Now let me go to this. Um, so boom, she said she and Kenneka left the residence at 11:30. Right? Kenneka then picked up blank and blank. So if Shamaya and Bree gonna be in the car with Kenneka all that day, so did she drop Shamaya and Bree off just to pick them back up? I don't know. See what I'm saying? Cause I know they was out. I know they probably went back to the house. Was like, yeah, girl, let's stop by the house, and you know what I'm saying. And we gonna go to the show tonight. They could have been just probably went back to the house, getting a little ready. You know what I'm saying? Cause you could tell Kenneka just wasn't really dressed up for that stuff. You just had on regular clothes. So after picking them up, they also picked up a Bluetooth speaker for the party. Never told y'all where they got the Bluetooth speaker from. The Bluetooth speaker could have came from the house. Or the Bluetooth speaker could have came from somebody they picked up. Then they talking about they went to the liquor store and they lied. Never went to the liquor store. Never purchased a bottle of Hennessy. You didn't even see them walk in the Crown Plaza Hotel with no liquor. So boom. Next thing you know, after picking up the item, the group headed to Crown Plaza, and Kenneka was driving her mama vehicle. When Kenneka arrived, she called Irene. Now look, police never drop those text messages and they call log and see what the conversation about. But keep this in mind. Why would Kenneka even call and be could keep this in mind? Remember when Irene said Kenneka called me? Matter of fact, like, yeah, girl, I'm downstairs. So you mean to tell me Kenneka gonna wait downstairs and wait for you to come out the room? So you can now she gonna walk up there and be like, yeah, girl, I'm here. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, let's go down to the front desk. So it wasn't no thing about no pocket ticket. You know what I'm saying? And all that old stuff. You hear me? So, all right, boom. You got Kenneka was worried that she did. They said she was worried if this didn't work, who was gonna pay $200 fee because the pocket sign clearly stated that it was $200 for a lost ticket. Now check this out. Come on. Why would they even have a discussion about, well, girl, what if I lose my pocket ticket? Girl, it's $200. Ain't no bad look, and then it's free parking. Look, it's you could park for 2 hours for free on Crown Plaza. Now, this the thing. None of this shouldn't have been going on in the first place. Because it's against the law and it's against the rules, the house rules, to even throw parties in the room. That's why you rent ballrooms out. And then after 10 o'clock, no guests is allowed. Only the people in the loud that have rooms. So really, everybody that was at that party wasn't even supposed to be there to begin with. All right. Now look, I believe that $200 because we heard about it. Even though we heard about they were talking about a pocket ticket, don't lose it. So whatever they were talking about, when it comes to the pocket ticket, only thing I could just say, they like, man, look, don't lose the ticket. Keep up with that ticket. But they already knew it was gonna be something with a parking spot. Like, if Kenneka show up at the party, don't lose the ticket because we gotta wait till Mr. Teresa come up there to get the car and all of this stuff. So look, after, hold on, y'all. So after parking the vehicle, the group entered the hotel through the back entrance and went up to room 926. And they all went up. Monifa recording a video on them on the elevator and when they got to the room. Now check this out, y'all. Y'all know that picture when I was showing y'all that it was Monifa, Shaya, and Kenneka in the elevator, and we think that ain't Kenneka. That's Kenneka, bro, because I seen the video and I'm like, oh, that is Kenneka. It's just the way when the phone, when your phone moving access, and and you video recording and your face will get distorted. You know what I'm saying? The image will get distorted like a blur effect. You know what I'm saying? And they just screenshot it right at the blur effect, and now they don't look like Kenneka. You see what I'm saying? But there was her on the bed. I mean, in the elevator. But you didn't see Bree Bree. You didn't see Bree Bree. Then it's another picture where you're gonna see Kenneka and Irene in the elevator. Y'all seen that picture with Irene and Kenneka in the elevator? When was that? I want to know what time that was. Was it when she first got there? But check this out. We know what we saw in that lobby footage when Kenneka walked to the lobby. The girl was clearly snatched against her will because how the way her hair slung. So boom, that's gonna be at 12. Go to Sergeant Rose when Sergeant Rose said when Kenneka went upstairs, her friends re-entered the room as in that the friends that they talking about is were people that was already at the party. So when Kenneka came up there, boom, they said they re-entered the room, and that's when Kenneka came up missing, like she went to another room. But so when they got to the room to follow people in there, blank, blank, Susu, identified, blank, 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 blank. You know what I'm talking about? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's about 15 people in the room, right? They were making Facebook Live videos and you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. Stated that Kenneka And then you got people also speculate that Kenneka was sold for $200. I believe they really gave Monifa that $200 so she won't say nothing and rat nobody out. That's what the $200 come in at. So boom, they talking about the girl supposed to be sad because of her boyfriend locked up, but her and Rico wasn't even together at the time. Cause you know all those pictures that we saw Rico and Kenneka together, man, them pictures old. Them pictures like a year or two old. You know what I'm saying? Kenneka wasn't even messing with Rico. Now I don't know if they were still chilling and talking, but you know what I'm saying? They been broke up, and that's when he was start messing with Mariah. And Kenneka wasn't fading about that. So boom. So Blank stated it was about 30 people that went to the party. I'm gonna skip through all of this. But this the part I need to get to. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. All right. Is this it? All right. Now look. I think this it, gang. I think this it. All right. They interviewed Blank at Rosemont Police Station. I stopped at Blank residence to speak with him. I spoke with Blank aunt, who stated that Blank was not home. I provide Blank with my contact number. Asked later, can they contact me to arrange for a meeting? You know what I'm saying? Arrange for a meeting? That's strange. It's supposed to be arranged for an investigation. I informed Blank that we was investigating the death of Kenneka Jenkins at the Crown Plaza, and his name was circulating on the internet as someone who's attended the party. Denied being at the party and stated he does not know how his name got caught up being at the party. Stated he been receiving death threats from people because of his name is all over Facebook as someone who attended the party. I informed Blank through investigation was underway and his name will be cleared if that is what our investigation revealed. I asked Blank about how his whereabouts on September 8th and 9th. He stated he was not involved in any way in the death of Kenneka Jenkins and did not feel comfortable answering any additional question without a lawyer present, and stated that he does not personally know how these people or who or were at this hotel and believe they are much younger than him. The secret investigation revealed that Blank was not at the party. An unknown source on the internet ironically reported that Blank was at the party, possibly because Blank has a familiar name to someone who actually attended the party. Now I know who they talking about when they come to that. That's that dude with that blue jacket that everybody was claiming they was seeing in the kitchen. Y'all remember all those videos that you had people talking about, look at the blue jacket. And that's him came with he never went to the party. And it was never a blue jacket that was standing in the kitchen. So, boom. I think this one did. Detective that conducted the interview with Blank on the 12th at approximately at what's that 8:54. So that's going on 9 o'clock. Blank stated she was having her party at Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont. Killer, who also celebrating his birthday, as she posted a flyer on Facebook inviting people to their party. Now, how she telling Kenneka to come to the show? She telling Kenneka come to the show, but she telling the investigator there was a party. There wasn't even no party because Irene's birthday didn't pass, and I don't think she was celebrating no birthday that Friday. She already celebrated her birthday. So she just using that flyer where she had posted talking about come to the hotel. Cause I believe the reason why cause look, she posted it after her birthday. You posted that on the 7th. You know what I'm saying? You posted that poster on the 7th and you was already at the hotel on the 6th. So make that make sense. Now look how Irene full of it. You having a party? That's a lie. That's a back up. She said she got there approximately at 11 o'clock. Well, it was going on 11 o'clock because it was around 10-ish. You see what I'm saying? It was around 10-ish going on 11 with her sister, blank, and her cousin, blank, and her friend, blank. Prior to arriving to the hotel, Irene stated that she, blank and blank, each took one ecstasy pill and stated they didn't take no more pills after that night. That's a lie. I'ma tell y'all something. I bet you if them folks on them pills the way we know they on them pills, you know they doing cocaine and heroin too. That's popular in the young crowd now, pills and cocaine and drinks. So look. So she stated she left the hotel at 11:30. Cause when she got there, she didn't stay long. She stayed for like 15, 20 minutes. Then she left the hotel at 11:30 to go pick up some Swissels and smoke weed at the hotel room. Blank stated she returned, look, at 12. Now look, this gonna be right at 12. And the following people was in the room. Blank, blank, killer, Mike, Nim, boom, boom, boom. And check this out. We all know Kenneka gonna be in that room alone with all of these people that's in the room while Irene gonna be at the stove. Blank provided all the following additional names for the people who tended the party. You know what I'm saying? So we already know who was all in that shot. And we already know about, you know, who all showed up, who all rolled together and all of this. So I'm gonna skip this part, right? Okay. Now this finna get very, very interesting. I dropped off blank phone, Arlington Heights police station. The phone was dropped off, and then they finna put the phone in the forensics. Now they got somebody else phone, gang. All right, I'm gonna skip over this one. Hold on. Do I need to skip over this one? So they looking for some witnesses. Chicago police officer attacked her and probably at 11:30 we attempt to make contact with blank at blank with no negative result. We were unable to locate any neighbor within the building approximately at 4:30. I mean 11:30. We attempt to make contact with blank blank the negative results. So they looking for some witnesses stuff. All right, here we go, right here, gang. Check this out. Now we finna get to the meat and potatoes. Hi, y'all. Appreciate the cash out, boo. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna do a little shout out in a minute. Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Cynthia Jack. Appreciate that, Cynthia. All right. Now look, here we go. On the afternoon, September the 12th, Sergeant Rose. Now look, now you keep this in mind. Sergeant Rose on the hunt, bro. Cause Sergeant Rose, he look. Now you got Detective Sergeant Rose gonna be at the hotel, talking to witnesses, and he driving and picking them up. So boom. So they went to somebody's house and advised he was not in custody. He was free to leave at any time. So he stated that on the evening of that Friday, his brother Blank and they went to his father Blank's apartment to play cards in the area of Central Park and Franklin. He was unable to provide us the address. So he asked, what time you arrived? He said he got there at what time, gang? Look, that's at 7 o'clock. So he was there at 7 o'clock. Now, are you gonna see him on the footage at 7 o'clock on September the 8th? No. Because we don't even got that footage. Because all the footage starting from September the 8th at 8 o'clock. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he was already gonna be in the room. So if he was already in the room then, and Irene ain't even in the room because she's showing up 2-3 hours later. So this let you know he was in the room before he's and killing them showed up. You see that saying? All right, you got one sucker here showing up at 7. He didn't leave until 3 a.m. So now we gotta look on that footage round about that time and see who was leaving. That looked like from the hood. Cause when I looked at the footage, I did look at a lot of people looked like they were from the hood. Cause you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, look, he look like he from the hood. They look like they from the hood. They look like they here for a ball game. These people here clearly here for a business trip. So look, if he got there at 7, and then he stated that we asked anyone else was there playing cards. He stated that his friend and his father also were there. Stated the detective that he worked the following morning, September the 9th, starting at 7:30, and he worked it. So boom, Saturday morning, you started your shift from 7:30. Now I remember I want to know, where do he actually work at? He said he work at Comcast. So boom, he just said he went to work and he done got off that night, you know, around 6 o'clock. So he provided his supervisor name and a number for Comcast and stated that, you know what I'm saying, boom, he worked for this Comcast right here. So he a cable dude. When asked about how he heard about the incident, he stated he heard through his cousin and Facebook. Ain't that funny? He said he heard this from his cousin, but he was there at the party. And he said he left round 3. When asked about how he heard about the incident, I heard it from my cousin and it was on Facebook. When I asked about the video of the party, he denied knowing anyone in the party video. We know that's a lie. We asked about his name appearing on the Facebook page and attending the party. He stated his cousin called him to let him know that his name was on Facebook page. He was unable to provide us with a name who he spoke with at the police station. Blank stated that he resided the time at his girlfriend's house, blank blank, in Chicago, when concluded the interview and returned to the Rosemont police station. Later, Rosemont police station conducted, you know what I'm saying, on the 12th, they conducted the following activities in attempt to verify the alibi of the person that's claiming this stuff. I spoke with Blank and he stated that Blank and Blank was at their father's apartment on the evening of 8 playing cards. He left around 1 in the morning on September the 9th. Bruh, but he told the police he went there at 7. And you got somebody saying he left the house at 1 o'clock. He stated that he was pretty sure blank and blank was there. So y'all know this person full of it. All right, hold on, gang. All right, I heard it go right here, gang. So this where they got the search warrants for people Facebooks and they phone and stuff. All right, this the search warrant what y'all looking at. Now, look at this. I attempt to contact the subject who stayed in room 924. 924. That's right next door to the room. They right next door. This the room this the room when they all wanted us to believe that it was two rooms joined together. And I was like, why they wanted us to believe that so bad? And I know these rooms ain't joined. And I'm like, it's got to be something going on in that room next door. If you got all these rooms booked on that floor, why not? You see what I'm saying? So guess what this person said? Check this out. Hold on. The folio printout for blank did not provide any information. They called Crown Plaza and they hollered at the front desk manager. And they said the person that was in the room booked the room from a third party website. He stated the only other contact information was available was to provide the number. So they attempted to call the number and they had no results. Now look, now you got room 927 and room 928. Keep this in mind. Y'all know what's the spooky part about this? Don't y'all know all these rooms that they interviewing? It was in part of the investigation how many rooms they booked. So these people was at that party, bro. They even got all the receipts and showing you, look, this room was rented, that room was rented, and all this is in the death of Kenneka Jenkins. See what I'm saying, guys? All right. Now look. Hold on. Going too fast. Room 927, room 926, arrival date September the 7th, departure September the 11th. They ran a clear search on blank who was able to gather three phone numbers. They attempted to call the first number, was unable to speak with anybody, but left a voicemail. Then they called the second number and they made contact with a female. I explained who I was and asked why I was calling. The female who answered the phone didn't even speak English and hung up the phone. Right? So now we know this person here is a foreigner and barely speak English. Then they tried a third number and left a voicemail. So the lieutenant to proceed to call the female subject and was able to make contact. Now look, they spoke Spanish to the lady and they had a conversation. He inquired about the name that was used to book the room, if she knew any information, and if the name was used to book a room. I already read that. She was there during the fomental date, so she was there. She stated that she did not know or was he was talking about and that she was not there. Hold on. Information if she was there. Oh, they were asking if she was there. She said she don't know what she talking about. So that means her husband or her boyfriend, whoever this person is, was at Crown Plaza without her, without his girlfriend, and without his wife. What's going on with that? Now look, So on September 14th, 1500 hours, they made contact with blank and blank. He advised that he was staying at the hotel between the dates that's listed above. He stated he arrived at the hotel on the 8th, approximately at 2 in the morning. This on the 8th at 2 in the morning. Not the 9th. This on the 8th at 2 in the morning. He stated that the same night he went to dinner and his family and returned back to the room around, look, ain't that 6 o'clock? He stated he stayed in this room and did not leave for the night. He further stated the time early in that morning. Now look, this at 2. Oh, okay. This so he went back to his room at 2 in the morning on September 8th, and he didn't leave out his room. And he said he stayed in his room earlier that night, and he further stated sometime earlier in the morning on September 9th, he heard a loud noise. So boom, you went in your, so it's September 8th, 2 in the morning. And you mean to tell me that's almost a day? That's 24 hours later. That's 24 hours later. And then he said he was woke up by a loud noise coming from a different room on the 9th floor. He stated it sounded like they were having a party. But it didn't bother him, and he went back to sleep. So you mean to tell me that's all you were doing from 2 in the morning, and you slept through from 2 in the morning to the next day and was waking up by a party? That don't even sound right, do it, gang? That don't sound right. Now look, here go another one. Room 930. Now all of these rooms that they took an interview with, these people was at that party. Look what this person arrived. September the 6th. September the 6th. I ran a clear search on blank and was unable to gather 4 numbers. 2 numbers was good. For blank were blank and blank. I attempt the first number. I received a voicemail. I explained who I was and why I'm calling and requesting return of my phone call. The second number I called and spoke with a female who worked with blank. See that? She advised she did not know where he was at the moment, and I provide her any information that she would advise come forward to blank and advise to call. So they already knew who they were calling. They already know the person, and these minions they calling. And keep this in mind. So she calling somebody that she worked with. So whoever these persons worked together, they was in the room together and they worked together. You know what I'm saying? So these co-workers on September 18th, they returned my call. And this was verbatim. Look, he called it saying in room 930 he was being waken up by a loud noise approximately at 12:30. Now look, I believe it would be a noise complaint round about that time, because if Kenneka just showed up at that joint and she got snatched in the lobby and she made it upstairs, it's gonna be some commotion going on. It's gonna be some commotion going on. He stated he called down to the front desk of the hotel and advised them of the noise complaint. He stated he then went back to bed and once again was waking at 2:30. So you got 12:30 and 2:30. So look, boom. He stated he went back to bed and he was waking up again 2:30 by a loud noise on the 9th floor. He stated he called down the front desk and reported the noise. He stated then he went back to bed and didn't see anyone heard any didn't hear any more noise. He stated he did not contact anyone earlier that morning and did not see anything out the ordinary. Come on, bro. Y'all could tell these people were there at that party, bro. And check this out. And this the strange part about it. But don't you know when you go to Miss Teresa 911 call, she never said nothing about no 9th floor. But she said her daughter was on the 11th floor and they was getting noise complaints on the 11th floor. Thumb me up if you heard that in the police 911 call. Miss Teresa said it out her own mouth. Yeah, I went on the 11th floor and they advised me to call the police. And this lady said she was there in the room and she the one that called the police and went downstairs. And she said, you know what I'm saying, that the lady said they saw them downstairs. All right, now look. On September the 14th, right, Blank related to me that he was present that night in questioning of the party. Right? He arrived. Look what time they saying he arrived. Come on, man. 9 o'clock. Man, you got people showing up 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. $10 gang. And left around 4 o'clock. He arrived with his cousin. And 2 of them was dropped off by a female goater by the name of Cece. Guess who they talking about? Is they talking about Man? Hold on. Let me see who they talking about. He said he was dropped out by a female named Cece. He doesn't know her real name or how old she is and where she lives. She also picked them up and then left. That's Man. Y'all remember when Man first walked in the lobby? That's when you first see Man on footage. That's where you see Man on the footage. Walking in when Kenneka come up missing. And he walking with 3 other dudes. So it was 4 of them. Right, gang? All right. So look. But look what he said he got there, though. He said he got there at 9 o'clock. He been there. I wouldn't even be surprised he was in another room, took the staircase rail, and went out the exit door in the parking lot and came back in the lobby. So boom. At what he's saying at 11 o'clock, Kenneka arrived with female friends. Now look, we're gonna match this to 12, right? She did not appear if she already been consuming alcohol or anything of that matter. Throughout the party, the attendees began to socialize with one another. From Blank saw there was alcohol, marijuana involved, but no further. He did not notice Kenneka taking any particular or observe anything, bothering her or following her throughout the night. Now look, y'all see that? Why would they even add this in the police report or even following her through the night? And that's what it clearly looked like on the footage. You see what I'm saying, gang? Look how when you just say, if you suspect, just say like everybody know man was following her. Even the police know that. So that's why they're gonna add that, cause they add that in the report cause they know that's what happened. That's what it looked like. He was following her. But you need to ask that question so you can have that in there. So when you got regular people reading, they're gonna make man look innocent. So boom. Right? Okay. He said he didn't deserve nothing that was out of ordinary. And he said blank recall a hotel. Look, watch this. Now this will put the icing on the cake. Cause remind y'all when I was trying to tell y'all when Franz K went to that room and I was trying to tell y'all, look, everybody gonna be on that flow, bro. Man, Monifa, Shaya, red hooded dudes, black hoodies, they all in the hallway. But if you let the police tell you it's only gonna be Monifa, Shaya, and Kenneka in the hallway, right? Check this out. In Franz K reports and his police statement, who he said he ran into on the ninth floor at 2:30 in the morning. Guess who he told the police he ran into at 2:30 in the morning? He said he bumped into some guys and they was on their cell phone. Guess who they would be? Man, Killer, Peas, Monifa, Shaya, and the rest of them suckers. This man just told you. He said, look, he recalled an employee knocking on the room door on 2 different occasions regarding the noise complaint and was coming from the room. He agreed each time to keep the noise down, and staff returned from the remainder of the evening. And they all knew his cousin, blank, Kenneka, and her 2 friends and the other attendee did not know or knew anything about it. So now look. So they just show you Franz K was on them floors with everybody, with Kenneka too. And that's why they saying they know who she was last leaving with. The security guard, just like what Zach TV said. In his interview, that lady said, Zach, me and you both know this. Now that's something coming from somebody that's been accused at the hotel and know everybody. And this lady said, me and you both know this. And she left with 2 security guards. Man, you see man first get on the footage at 2 some on his phone. And that's when Franz K finna be missing for 30 minutes. And I'm trying to tell everybody, I'm like, man on his phone, he walking around in Franz K trying to make it look like he finna go check on rooms on the floor. He said Kenneka and her 2 friends left the room at 3 and described Kenneka being intoxicated, high on marijuana, while the 2 other friends didn't even appear if they was drinking at all. Immediately upon the 3 exiting the room, 2 of them friends returned. Now look, this man them, bruh. Man, this man them, bruh. Everybody in that hallway. They stated they forgot to get the keys and remained in the hallway. The 2 friends searched the room approximately to 5 to 10 minutes. And they found the keys and also found the cell phone that was lying in the room unoccupied. But Irene clearly said who had the phone in the room. her and Shiloh. Cause check this out. They said nobody didn't know where the phone was but Irene, as they was hiding the phone. Go back to Irene live when you heard her sister Shiloh talking about, yeah, nobody didn't know where her phone was. We only knew where her phone was. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they again exit the hotel room and now notice this. Security guard gone. Now look, if you got the security guard in the room and he gone for 30 minutes, bruh, I'm putting this case on fire right now. Bruh, I'm proving right now to the world, man, that security was up there, they was all up there, and when they was all up there, she had to leave with the employee. And Franz K probably want us to believe that that's when the guys in the hood is snatched Kenneka, because he said he saw this on video. You saw this on video? Or did you saw it with your own eyes at the scene? Y'all answer that for me. Do y'all believe he saw it on the camera? Or he was on the camera doing what they said they were doing? All right. Here go another interview. And here go the Franz Cave interview. Right on time. Right on time, gang. And I'm liking this. All right. Franz Cave said, hold on, y'all. All right, Franz Cave said on the evening on September at 11 o'clock till 7. Blaine stated during the evening the hours are 1 and 2. This important, gang. This important. This where you got to peep the lie at. This where you finna confirm is Franz Cave lying or telling the truth. All right. He said between the hours of 1 and 2, think about what's going on between those hours by itself with Kenneka phone. You should know the whole narrative play by play from 12 to 2:30 when she leave out the room, right? So he said he not sure exactly what time it was, but he stated that he received a noise complaint. Now we know one was at 12:30, and we know the other one is going to be at 2:30. So boom, he said he went to room 926. He stated that when he got off on the elevator to approach the room, he was asked by 2 black guys between the age of 22 or 24 standing outside the room. And keep this in mind, in his letter what he told Trey Gang is gonna be 3. And 1 missing, and they're gonna be Man. Now you see what's going on? So boom. And they asked him, is something wrong? He stated he received a noise complaint. So y'all know this at 12. I mean, this gonna be at 2:30, gang. This is gonna be the second one, cause we already know the first one gonna be at 12. Now look. Yeah, something wrong, bro. Y'all got a noise complaint up here and people complain about the room. And he needed to talk to people in the room. Blank stated that he asked who was registered to the room, and one of the black males said it was him. So that's gonna be Killer. And who gonna be out there with Killer? I don't know. And who else gonna be the other guy in all black? We know that's Man. So it could be Killer, Peas, and Man outside. All right. So he said the girl opened up the door. That's Irene. And they told, look, let me see. Stated that Blank stated that he asked who was registered to, and one of the male blacks said it was him, Killer. I'm the dude that my name is on the room, and he lied about that. He said he knocked on the door, and that girl opened the door, and he told them that they had to be quiet, down a little bit of noise complaint. He stated that he could smell alcohol in the room, and he think it was approximately 10, 15 people in the room. First, it started off with down there about 30 people in the room, so now half of the crowd done left, right? You see that? Now half of the crowd done left. So boom, he stated that the girl, she'll tell the people inside the room to quiet down, and she'll turn the music down. Now this is what Franz K incriminated himself at, because he said he went in that room to smoke and drink. Either way it go, he's going to be on the floor with Kenneka and them, and everybody going to be on that floor, bro. So now look. Check this out, guy. He said 2 hours later, he went to go check on the floor where he got off on the elevators. Now this at 3 o'clock. Uh-oh. Now y'all see that 30-minute time gap right there? Do that 30-minute, look at that 30-minute time gap, 2:30. He went to the room. 2:30. Miss Teresa called the hotel, 2:30. The nigga finna come up missing, and everybody saying they in the hallway with her. So now look, they want y'all to believe this was 2 hours later, but this 30 minutes later. But that's when he checked the flow again. So wherever he was gone for 30 minutes, like I said. So now all of a sudden he back on the floor in 30 minutes, and now he saw 3 girls walking in the hallway, knocking on door, and asked them, now look, why would they would be knocking on room doors looking for Kenneka if nobody ain't in and out those rooms? Man, bro, they were knocking on those doors that was in part of the investigation, bro. How y'all appreciate that, James? For the cash app, Jack. Now look, so 30 minutes later, cause that's when they gonna see Bree Bree and Shaya and them. They all in the hallway, right? Cause Bree Bree just got back at 2:30. Remind y'all, in her MTV, she said when I got there, and you know she got back there at 2 something, but on the footage it's gonna show you 3 something, but it's actually 2. So when Bree Bree gonna come up there, right? Boom. Now Bree Bree said, look, when I got back, they told me Kenneka was somewhere drunk. So we were chilling a little bit. Little bit mean about 30 minutes or more, an hour or something. So she was like, got the impression like, man, look, we need to go find her. So that's when we started knocking on doors. So look, now you got Franz K right back up and was like, look, we got a call from the front desk that you know what I'm saying, y'all knocking on the door, but they really didn't get a call. It was really coming from hotel surveillance footage. You see what I'm saying? So boom, that's when he gonna see them at 3 o'clock. Now remind y'all what Kilo Brown said at 3 o'clock. Remind y'all what Monifa and them saying, Irene them said about 3 o'clock. Now remember what when Franz K said, look, they made us go upstairs to go get the people in the room. That's why he bumping into them. It wasn't no, they was knocking on no door looking for her. You know what I'm saying? They got to tell us that, because they ain't go tell us that, man, we had to send Franz Cave up there, because they had to tell them Kenneka in the pool area. So, and then look. He stated that they went back into the room. The next time he saw the girl was approximately at 5. Nope. It was before that. But now you got 4 o'clock. And guess what guess where everybody gonna be at 4 o'clock? The pool area and the caddy shack. And what time Leonora said her mother arrived at the hotel? At 4 o'clock. Know what I'm saying? Now look, and I honestly believe that. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I honestly believe Kilo Brown, Patrick Brown is related. I believe they related, and I believe another YouTube related to Straight Drop too. I ain't gonna call no name. I ain't gonna say no name, but I'm you know what I'm saying? Got my theories. I ain't gonna say it's true. I can't confirm it. Put it like this. I can't confirm it. I wish I could confirm it. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of things I want to confirm, but I'm gonna need y'all help on this. And this information I can't disclose online. You know what I'm saying? I gotta meet up with y'all, you know, like in a Facebook group or somewhere private at the real private eye game. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna, cause I got something in mind, right? That I know how I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I got a special way that I can, you know what I'm saying, trying to find out who these people really is. So to me, this circle is big. This is a big circle we dealing with. So now look, they spoke with the general manager and the assistant manager for F&F real estate. You know what I'm talking about? The credit card used. So this the credit card report. All right. So here go the credit card reports, gang. Hold on. We then request a copy of any hotel internal reports. They advise that the print, they advise that the printout of the hourly employee received did not include the names of any manager that was working those days. Now, why you didn't want to disclose the management? Now, that's the same thing Miss Teresa doing. But she ain't even giving out names. And these people don't even want to give you out the name. And these names could be one of the killers, bro. I ain't gonna say could be. It's one of these killers or down there all of them. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it's 3 people. Now look what they got. They got 3 people in this report. Remember when Dr. Ali said he would have some inside information and they found 3 different semen in Kenneka? What if these 3 different semen go back to these employees? 1 to the janitor and 2 to the security guard. 1 janitor and 2 security guards. That's the way I'm finna start looking at it because of that macho letter. You know what I'm saying? Look. So they identified and need a translator to speak with the employee. Blank and blank was not at the hotel at the time. Blank was at the hotel and was contacted to speak to us for an interview. Then we provide with the employee contact. Now look, we then left the office and went to speak to hotel security regarding the previously requested lock. Come on, interrogation for the room 926. So they wanted the keypad. They wanted to know what time people were coming in and out the room. Cause once you use your key, you just gave the timestamp. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had the card, bro. You know what I'm saying? So boom, on the evening on the 12th, they conducted an interview with an employee. This interview is a non-custodian, you know what I'm saying? And they free to leave at any time. And was asked by the detective to confirm that he worked for Crown Plaza, you know what I'm saying, on the 8th and the 9th. Blank stated he worked from 600 hours, 1600 hours until 1 until 1 until 1 o'clock. And he working housekeeping, right? Okay. He stated that he did not work on the 9th floor as was told to the detective by another management. So the other management like he didn't work on the 9th floor. He stated he worked it in the lobby that day. And when asked the type of work he performed, he said he shampooed a section of the car. This ain't Little Meat right here. That's that Mexican dude that was vacuuming the floor. That's the Mexican dude that was vacuuming the floor. And he dressed up like a maintenance man. Now look, he said he confirmed that at the Crown Plaza he worked on the 7th. He worked on the 8th and the 9th, and he got off at 1 in the morning. Now I'm glad they mentioned him because he just all of a sudden disappeared on the footage. I ain't never seen him clock out or went home. Only thing I just see him, he just disappeared off the footage. Let me show y'all, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't got the video. But y'all seen it, he just disappeared. Then Kenneka just shows up. After him, I'm like, wait a minute, bro. So boom. So he shampooed the carpets and was cleaning up the ramps up to the hallways. He stated that he was responsible. He stated that he responded from a call from an individual room and asked if he vacuumed, and then he stated he did not vacuum. So he got a call to respond to a room. Who would call for a maintenance man? Well, he just a cleaner to come to the room instead of housekeeper. Ain't that strange? What time he get the call to come to the room and they talking about, but he said he didn't even vacuum. Something ain't right with that. Then we asked if he saw anything on the 9th floor. He denied he saw anything suspicious. But he just said, the other management said he didn't work there. He didn't work on the 9th floor. But he telling everybody he was on the 9th floor, but didn't see nothing suspicious. Pay y'all, Jack. Let's go. Hold on. And then they asked him, have he had any contact with people in the room in 926? He stated no. So look, right here, gang, he admitted he was on the 9th floor. And he admitted somebody called him to the room to clean it up, but don't vacuum. And then look, and you got the security guard on camera with sheets and blankets. Round about this time, he claiming that he was on the floor too. So that means when Franz K was running up and down the stairs, this where he was at. He gonna be on the 9th floor claiming to be cleaning somebody's room because he was called. Do y'all believe that? If he was on that 9th floor, what he was doing. And then he said his shift ends at 1 in the morning. At 1 in the morning. So did he clock out and tend the party? Because I didn't see him no more after that. I'm talking about I ain't even see him clocking out or even packing it up. Just gone, disappeared off the camera. That's just like me, Trey Gang, showing up for work. And be like, why we don't got Trey Gang clocking in and out? Why Trey Gang on footage showing him coming in the building? How he getting in here? They gonna make me look suspicious. Only time I'm finna dodge the camera at work when I'm finna go hit that kush. And Trey Gang finna be ducking up all up under the cameras, you know what I'm saying? And then finna be smoking right up under the camera. The security gotta be watching the camera, be like, damn, where all that smoke coming from? Something on fire. You know, it's one time I was at work, I was chiefing so hard and I was blowing the smoke and the camera, you know what I'm saying? I guess I was fogging up the camera, and next thing you know, the fire department came out there. The security guard, they coming like, damn, we seen smoke on the camera. We trying to figure out is something on fire. I'm like, I seen it too, lying like a mother. Yeah, they call the fire department. But look, all right, you got him on the 9th floor in uniform, cleaning rooms. All right. He said he never saw no suspicion and he didn't contact nobody in the room. He asked about how you heard about the incident. And he said he heard from by speaking with the bellman and the front desk staff. He did not identify any other people that were working at the front desk at that time. So you're gonna hear about this the next day. Really the same day, really. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you get off at work at 1 in the morning and you got to be there later on that day, look like it. Look like later on that day. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna be up there when Miss Teresa and them get up there. Yep, that's why I see him when Miss Teresa and them get up there. But he all of a sudden disappeared when Miss Teresa and them came up there. That's why I got to you know what I'm saying? I got to get back in that footage game. You know what I'm saying? So we asked him about the hallway on the floor, what particular type of vacuum. He stated that it's a Houseman type vacuum cleaner, you know what I'm talking about? And he was using it, you know, between the hours, and he did not interrupt the guests. Come on, man. Come on, man. So why would the police ask him, have you seen these people? And you know, because he had to been up there at a particular time to see these people and conjugate these people. All right, now listen to this, gang. Blank told the detective that he recently moved and was staying at his mom's. Blank. He stated he'd attend the funeral on he attended the funeral on Friday, September the 8th, between 700 hours. Stated he attend the repast for the following 15-20 minutes to eat before going home and take a nap. And the following, he got up and went to visit his friends in the empty lot on 1800 block of Troy, and stated they was drinking and eating until come on, you was stating you was drinking and eating all the way up in the morning to 1:30 to 2 in the morning in a vacant parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I could probably believe that, cause that's all them bomb ass nigga be doing. Ain't got no choice but to be. If you stand, you know what I'm saying, with your mammy and stuff, so you know you can't trap out your mammy house. And so yeah, you gonna be on this street corner all goddamn night long, probably locked outside and stuff. Like, man, why you still outside? He ain't telling the truth. He trying to tell everybody he's slanging, but that sucker really locked outside. Yeah, I know a nigga like that, you know what I'm talking about. Hi y'all. Appreciate the cash out. Tandra. Appreciate the cash out, Tandra Boo. I hope I be saying your name right. Yeah, that's when they turn pocket lot pimp, because them niggas be locked outside. They ain't got no choice but to stay out all night. But when the detective asked that he went to Rosemont on Friday, he said no. He stated he never been to Rosemont, never been to Rosemont before. He stated he been to Rosemont before to only just shop in the outlet mall. After being asked about the photos that's been circulating on Facebook of him in a blue jean jacket with a Bugs Bunny pouch on the left side, Blank stated that he feel someone trying to accuse him. Now this the dude in the blue jacket that they had everybody wanted to believe that he was at the hotel. He wasn't there though. Then he stated, Blank stated he went to College High School near Douglas Park and graduated in 2014. And then asked that he would consider nigga Jenkins that he been knowing her for 2 years. Just like Irene said, how long you been knowing Kenneka? Man, we been knowing Kenneka about 2-3 years. That ain't even enough time, bro. He's how long you know Kenneka? About 2-3 years. All of them just met her 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I don't know what's up with these dudes that like to be buying these Bugs Bunny t-shirts and Bugs Bunny drawers. I'm starting to see these little young niggas be wearing Bugs Bunny drawers, Dracula drawers, Pink Panther drawers. Man, I done seen niggas with Transformer drawers. I'm like, man, bro, y'all niggas. When I see stuff like that, I can't do nothing but think about when I was a little kid. And they ain't even, and now Spider-Man came on some tighty whities. We ain't have boxers and all that. Man, we had on some tighty whities with Spider-Man on that mother. I just can't just wear no Spider-Man draw, cause look where Spider-Man gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Look how they gonna have him positioning on the cheeks. I don't want no Spider-Man crawling down to the bottom of my butt. Hey boo, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm glad y'all making it in. I'm glad y'all making it in. And just take a little time out and thumb your boy up. All right. When they asked when you last saw her, he said he recalled last seeing her between April and May. April and May. He stated on a scale of 1 to 10 that their friendship level was a 7. He asked have he ever dated Kenneka. He denied that he ever dated. So why they asking him, the dude with the blue jacket, if he ever dated Kenneka? You know what I'm saying? I be like, why? You got these people pointing the finger at Monifa. Everybody in the room pointing the finger at Monifa. They pointing the finger at so much that they got us thinking that Monifa would set somebody up at a party that the girl probably wasn't even invited to. I mean, how can you set me up if I invite you to a family reunion and you around my whole family? You know what I'm saying? That would be impossible to try to do me in because you would get murked in that room. And this a young girl, and I'm like, nah, that can't be true. That everybody pointing finger. I'm like, if she popped up there and wasn't supposed to be there, you know what I'm saying? How would she end up calling some dudes? And this thing, you know, the dudes would be taking her into the freezer. Come on, I got Kenneka, let's get her. And this thing, you know, where we gonna put the body? We gonna put it in the freezer. Nah, they don't work like that. I feel like they put so much attention on Monifa that it was a distraction just to throw everybody off. Because how Miss Teresa gonna cruise Monifa and the employees? But take accident money. You know what I'm saying? All right. He said he ain't saw the girl in months. So they asked him when he learned, when he noticed Kenneka Jenkins was missing, he said through a Facebook video. Look, he stated he saw a early Saturday evening, September 9th, through Facebook video. Now this Saturday evening when he found out, between 18 and 900 hours, he believed the girl that posted video blank was Irene video. He stated that he last spoke with blank in June. So he telling the police, man, I ain't talked to these people in a while. I don't know how my name ended up getting caught up in this. You know what I'm saying? So he said his mama, grandmama, and his cousin could verify. Then asked, was there any else detectives that he should know? He stated that most hotel parties are usually on Facebook Live videos now. He indicated that these videos would usually show everyone in the room for the party and stated he felt that it was weird only showing one person in the Facebook Live video. I knew that was weird because I'm like, man, who would go live and you got all these people around here and this your birthday and you ain't trying to show now one arm and everybody in the back whispering and talking real low. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So while his name was floating on Facebook, talking about he in the kitchen, standing in the kitchen and watching Kenneka walk through that junk, and there was a lie. Go back to those YouTubers that were pressing their issue and were making y'all believe that them your main suspects right there, because they knew that shit wasn't true. They knew it wasn't true. At this time, they needed somebody to point the fingers at and get the tension off the real person. He said Blank was unsure if Kenneka had been dating anyone at the time, because I believe she was single. I believe Kenneka was single. She ain't had no dude. Because I got a video of Kenneka talking about I can have any man I want. I ain't sweating no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Kenneka gets sweaty every day. Look how cute she is, bro. She got a body, you know what I'm saying? She real petite, and a lot of young niggas like that. That petite look she got, that long hair with them full lips. You know she getting hollered at every day. So you already know if you in the crowd with Kenneka and you look like Monifa, come on, bro. Ain't nobody finna beck at you. You know what I'm saying? You the ugly duckling, not the crew. You the last option. If the friend ain't going, they can't get the friend, bitch. You the last option. So boom. The girl had to been single, but why they want us to believe that she was still with Rico? That's what I don't get. I'm like, why all these people were making up these things to have us thinking it? Oh, she was sad because Rico wasn't at the party there to party with and dance with her. Why they want us to believe Kenneka having babies and like that supposed to be some big tea or something? Like, yeah, you know she had a baby. I'm like, man, look, I I do know this. I know one time she probably was pregnant and had a miscarriage. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I did see some posts that they said where on his post he said Kenneka was pregnant, but she ended up losing the baby. Something like that. So boom, they wanted us to believe that this girl was still dating Rico, and that's a lie. Then these people want us to believe that Monifa, you know what I'm saying, set her up. That's a lie. I mean, all of this stuff is a lie, bro. He said he not sure if Jenkins was dating anybody at the time. He stated that he thought that she had been working. Look, boom. Ooh, gang. I think I know how Irene and Kenneka met. Cause if you got Irene working at Milano's, Kenneka used to work at Milano, bruh. Oh man, then Kenneka dressed up in a white t-shirt. I mean, look, y'all seen that picture of Kenneka with a white button-down shirt or like a manager shirt? That's that. Oh, that's the same uniform. Bruh, y'all remember that video? I mean, y'all remember that picture when they showed Irene claiming she was working at the hotel because she had that white business shirt on, that white uniform shirt on with the name tag. And everybody thought like, oh yeah, she work at the hotel. But in reality, she was working at the Milano's at the grocery store. And I seen Kenneka with that same uniform on and didn't even think nothing of it. Didn't even think nothing of it. So that's how she gonna meet her if they work together at Milano's. Cause I done seen Kenneka, Monifa and them work together at McDonald's. They were all working together at McDonald's too. They was all working at McDonald's too, bruh. So that's why, oh, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. That's why Monifa said, man, when she started making friends, I stopped messing with y'all. I stopped messing with her. Oh, okay. Then they try to make it look like Monifa, you ain't no real friend. We been knowing her. And they try to make it look like they were friends longer than Monifa. Oh man. That's why I'm glad I had to go back and read some of this stuff. He stated that he thought she was working at Milano when he asked if do he know to take some drugs. He like, no. Everybody say Kenneka don't do drugs and don't even drink at all. That sounds like a perfect victim for organ harvesting, bruh. Cause look at everybody else in the room. Them motherfuckers alcoholics and dope fiends. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I ain't saying Monifa innocent. Look, Monifa is not innocent. I'm just saying she still played a major role in this case. She still played the part in it. I'm just saying, I don't know if she even knew about the setup. I believe she found out about it when they got there. And they had to give her $200. Like, man, look, you better not say nothing. And they felt like they couldn't trust her. For her not to say nothing, point the fingers at her. In case when she do say something, nobody ain't gonna believe her. Point the fingers at her, cause we ain't gonna want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just told you Monifa helped. You ain't listening to what I just said, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I just said Monifa helped them folks, and you still talking about, but she helped though. Come on now, bruh. Listen to what I'm saying. Then they said, he stated she didn't. He stated that she did drink and did believe she did smoke, and stated that he worked at a Bank of America call center, and concluded the interview. Damn. So you work at Bank of America, so you got access to people bank information. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I can't say if he down with this stuff, but keep that in mind, cause a lot of credit card fraud going on. You know what I'm talking about? September the 15th. On the date above, I met with Blank, who is the general manager of Crown Plaza. She provided me of the following information. Credit card number was used from room 926. Front desk personal who presented the time of the check-in. The actual person who checked in the stolen car and behind the counter with the stolen car was used. The supervisor of the housekeeping stated that he wished to talk to me alone without the supervisor. Stated that he worked for housekeeping. He stated that he was working the weekend, 8th, 9th, and the 10th. Stated that only thing that he saw on the 9th floor was that he was waiting on the elevator and a female black with red hair entered the elevator and walked and passed him. And stated that he is unsure that it was a Friday or a Saturday. Come on, man. You see what I'm saying? And the only thing that he saw on the 9th floor, you mean you saw Irene? He also stated it was towards the end of his shift. Now look, according to what I know, this gonna be sometime September the 8th in the evening. In the evening, gang. Now look, check this out. If you got people arriving at the party 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the afternoon, little meat gonna be there. Then you got they interviewing housekeeper, and they all claim to be on the floor. Why is you got housekeeping, janitors, and security guard admitting they was all on the floor, but they wasn't there when Kenneka came up missing. But they was on the floor talking about they was there when she came up missing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I don't get that. How you gonna interview somebody like, was you was on the 9th floor that night? No. Did you in it? Did you see anything? I saw a red girl though. But you weren't on that 9th floor. Nah, I wasn't on that floor. But your manager said you wasn't on the 9th floor, but you telling me you was on the 9th floor? Come on, bro. So it makes you want to think how long Irene was at that hotel if she was there on the 6th, right? Just like Chosen King said, you know that girl gonna be running in and out the hotel. Let's say she could have been there chilling, boom, 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 and was like, girl, let's go to the hood and chill. And went to the hood for a couple of hours and then came back at 11 something. And then came back at 11 something. Cause who would get a room and pay all that money for a room just to chill in it for 2 hours? And then show up at nighttime. No, man, I'm in the room. I'm finna get my money worth. So boom, he don't want to be interviewed and with his management because he know his manager, because you know he trying to tell, you know he trying to snitch to a police officer that trying to cover it up. You know you messed up now. I asked him if he had a brother. He stated he did. And his name is Blank. I asked him, have he ever dated Kenneka? And have he ever... Bruh, look how many dudes they asked this question. Now you got a family tree to narrow it down to. You know what I'm saying? Man, them folk lied about going to a liquor store. Look, the police was so desperate. Them folk really convinced the world that you got teenager buying liquor store from Franklin Boo. If I was that liquor store, I would have sued them folk, bro. Bro, you mean to tell me you telling the world that we selling Hennessy, fifths of Hennessy to teenage girls? And then why Miss Teresa didn't sue nobody in the party? They tribute to her health. That's where the drugs end up in her system. All that stuff that was in her system came from the room. So how they mysteriously just play that out in court? When it all boiled down about this freezer theory, tell me about the drugs in the system. Did y'all forget about that? Miss Teresa? Did they come up in the courts? The girl still had enough drugs in her system to kill a goddamn horse. Mm-hmm. Then they asked him, was he was in the room at 9:26. So this one, they know Kenneka once upon a time dated somebody that dated his brother. Well, look, put it like this here. In this investigation, Kenneka dad had a boyfriend. And I guess the brother, when they broke up, you know, you ain't with me no more. So, you know, the brother ain't gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna smash. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna try to smash every chance I get. Bruh ain't with her no more. You know how this finna go. So, boom. So, they narrow it down. So, it sound like somebody working housekeeping, know them. Lil Meat admitted to them. He said he know these people. So, then he got brothers that Kenneka possibly dated. This let me know that this hotel they're working in, you got people from the hood work at the hotel, bro. That's like the Brianna girl. The Brianna girl, she selling rooms all day long on Facebook. And the minute that Kenneka died, bruh, she ain't got no more room to rent. I don't even think she work at a hotel no more. You know what I'm saying? Hi, y'all. Appreciate the cash out chocolate. Appreciate the cash out hot chocolate. Now look. All right, this about the phone and search warrant for everybody's Facebook page and stuff. Evident. Now look, check this out. This Shamaya's statement, right? Now look. Y'all see, they said they took Shamaya's statement on September the 9th. On September the 10th at 4:45 in the morning. You mean to tell me Shamaya is at Rosemont Police Precinct? Shamaya now. Now they done got, look, at this point, they just pulling Kenneka out the freezer before Miss Teresa finna view the body, right? So you mean to tell me Shamaya is at the police station giving an interview with her mama? Cause look, watch what this say on September the 9th, the detective was at the residence listed location. Now this on the 9th at 4:15 in the morning. And they at Shamaya resident house. And they picked up her mama. And they went back to the Rosemont. So this show y'all, Shamaya was at the police station at 4 in the morning. Going on 5. So that means everything was real. When they all left their hotel, they didn't go home. Man, them folk went to the police station, bro. You see what I'm saying, gang? So all of this was going on September the 9th at 4 in the morning. They already done put Kenneka in the freezer and everything. When they wrap that up, now that's when they all taking their interviews, but they gonna enter them in the system on different dates. And talking about, yeah, we just did an interview today, but it was already pre-recorded and documented, and they golly. While at the station, she stated that on September the 8th, earlier that evening, she was with 3 other girls that was in the car. So she saying she was with 3 other girls in the car. So who that is? Monifa, Bree, and who gonna be the other girl? You see what I'm saying? Bruh, come on, man. So it's gonna be 4 of them in the car then. She stated it was herself, the victim, blank, and blank. Come on, you just said it was 3 other girls. What the other one at? She stated that she thought they was going to the movies. Now keep this in mind. She said she thought she was going to the movie. Maya said she thought she was going to the movie. But when they pulled up to the hotel parking lot at 1, it was pointed that she knew they was going to a hotel party and not the movie. She stated all 4 of them went to the hotel party. All right, hold on, y'all. But when they put, hold on, I already read that. She stated, I already read that. Now she trying to corroborate the story about the pocket ticket. Now you see how Irene and Shamaya is in on this pocket ticket theory thing. Know what I'm saying? So boom. She stated while they was in the room, she said Blank told them, don't worry about the pocket, just put it up under the room. She stated in the room, they was all just sitting around on the bed. She stated she did not drink or smoke any weed, but remember that Kenneka had 1 cup of alcohol the entire time and was at the party, but not sure if she refilled 1 cup or not. She stated that the victim was sad due to her current boyfriend being in jail. Stated that throughout the night, Kenneka would get up and dance a little bit and then sit back down and become sad. That don't even sound right. How you gonna be sad and happy at the same time? You know what I'm talking about? Hi y'all. What's up, sci-fi? Man, we got sci-fi in this job. You know what I'm talking about? All right. Now look. Kenneka stating that, watch this, y'all. Hurry, go right here. Hurry, go right here. She trying to say Kenneka was feeling guilty for not having a good time because she was having fun and her boyfriend was locked up and she was feeling like she was guilty because she having a good time and he locked up. Man, that don't even sound right, bro. Now look, Kenneka stated she was ready to leave. Now hold on, let me read this. She stated after 2 hours of being at a party. Now look, 12, 1, 2. Know what I'm talking about? So you get there at 12, 1, 2, right? That's 2 hours, right? That's 2 hours. She received a text from Kenneka telling me she ready to go. And she stated herself and Blank got up and walked out the room with the victim, turned back around and say, I don't have my phone. And stated that she walked back in the room and turned around and went in the room to get Kenneka's phone. And she turned around after getting the phone and saw Blank was also behind her, Monifa. So both of them walked out the room at that point, and then they walked out. Kenneka was not around and not in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to see why they got us thinking that Kenneka is still messing with this man. And they been broke up a long time ago. Why they want to keep that narrative going? I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out why they want us to believe it. It's got to be somebody in this circle. You know what I'm saying? And then look. So they said Kenneka and herself, they walked the entire hotel from the top floor all the way down and also asked the front desk and stated that they had not seen that girl matching their description walking by the front desk. She stated they walked back into the room after looking for Kenneka for a while and she was not in the room. She stated that they called Kenneka's mother and told her they could not find the victim and they had the cell phone. Now look, that means Shemaya gonna be at the police precinct saying this at 4 something in the morning, going on 5. Now I see why Miss Teresa, when she got up there talking about bring me my car, and she talking about when I dropped y'all off, I don't think she dropped them folks' ass off at the house. Cause you gotta think about it, the police up there and they covering up a crime scene. Can't nobody go home at that time, bro. So boom, what they did, they all went to the police station and took witnesses' statements, investigation, and they just entered in the computer on a different day and made it look like they was running around whole Chicago trying to find these people so they can get an investigation. No, bro, they all had to take them jumps before they leave the premises. Told her mother to bring her car. She stated they drove the car to Kenneka's mother's house and they gave her the keys and Kenneka's phone. Know what I'm saying? All right. This all they Facebook count names. All right. So now look, who is this? I'm gonna find out who is this right here. And sometimes I do be wondering, I wish I can get some of that footage back. I need to holler at Mike Larry, cause man, look, Mike Larry need to just go on and just release that whole 36-hour footage of what he got, bro. I'm finna get in his inbox, bro. I'm like, man, bro, you gonna have to release that footage. Cause if you don't release that footage, I'm finna look at your ass suspect. 'Cause why would you be sitting on the footage and you know what I'm saying? Just release the footage. I'm finna holler at Mike Larry and see what's going on. Cause now I got to go to the footage game. I got to go to the footage. All this stuff what I'm describing right now. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm gonna read some of this game. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me play a video right quick for y'all. Hold on, y'all. I gotta play. Hold on. I'm gonna play one of my videos right quick, gang, cause I got to go use the bathroom right quick. You know what I'm saying? I gotta use it so bad. Hold on. I gotta run all the way downstairs. Boy. Man, I can't hold it neither, goddamn it. Wait. I'm gonna play this quick video right quick.
I love you. I've always been with you.
Man, already. Hold on, y'all. Let me play this.
And she's sleeping in the party. We're finna go.
Monifa the same. Let's
We're finna go.
Monifa the same.
We finna go.
Kenneka on the stairs in front of her house.
The whole party supposed to end, but she didn't make it seem as if it was real. And she was missing. Fuck that. You still partying with us. And then after you say Kenneka missing, then Shakara say, Irene, Kenneka really not up in here.
I looked around.
This damn now 3 o'clock.
It's 2
hours later. I'm confused. I ain't trying to hear shit.
Left was a nice fruit basket and chocolates with an apology the pool being closed. We thought that nice. September 8th, as we entered the lobby, one of the staff came to me and said that the kitchen was closed, but we're told that they would have light snacks in the cafeteria area between 3 and 5 p.m. When we went there, all they had was pizza, cold drinks, water, coffee in a thermos. Others who stayed at the hotel were there too. We talked and they were not happy about the service. Late that night, the toilet would not flush and now constantly running and disturbing our sleep. I called the front desk a few times with no answer. I got very upset as they were not answering to go downstairs. It was late, around 1 a.m. When I went down, all I saw was police standing around. The elevator, it would not allow me to go to lower lobby, only the floor above. I got off and walked downstairs to see the lobby. I didn't see any big film productions, mostly cell phones out, but many kids in the lobby hanging around, walking around, older folks with luggage just hanging around. As I began to walk towards the front desk, a security guard ran towards me and told me to go back to my room. I asked if there was a problem. He said, "It's okay, please go now." I asked if those kids were causing a problem. He said, "No, it's okay. We just don't want to have any others in the area." I could not do much about it but go back upstairs. I told my wife, and she said she was not happy with the service and wanted to check out. I agreed, as we were here for holiday.
Supercharge your business with the all-new Shopify Point of Sale, the all-in-one POS solution built on the world's most powerful commerce platform. Whether you have one location or 1,000, Shopify Point of Sale can help you elevate your e-commerce strategy, streamline operations, and increase sales. So get your business ready for the future of retail today and switch to Shopify Point of Sale. Sign up for a free trial today.
So I'm here to check out Keith. He's interested in setting up his LLC for his business. I'm going to show him. Taylor.
With the gas, some of the gas.
Okay.
She left.
Okay. Okay, so Bree's totally out of this. Boom.
Yeah, she gone.
So Monifa and
Maya came back in the room for the phone. And they like, give me your phone. Give me her phone. I'm like, y'all finna leave Maya? She like, yeah. Then they come back in again. Kenneka gone. Before all that, when the party was live, he came knocking on our door like, y'all need to keep the noise down a little bit. Hearing complaints.
white guy,
Little Mexican guy.
Hispanic guy.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a little Mexican, short, black guy.
Okay. Was he cool at all?
They was all cool with us, like. Noise down.
So he wanted you in there. He wasn't getting any business.
I don't know. I don't
Was
know.
there any other people in the hotel?
Yeah, a lot of little Caucasian people in that. White
Okay.
people.
All right, gang. Now y'all see that, bruh? Even
Noise down.
So he wanted you in there. He wasn't getting any business.
I don't know. I don't
Was
know.
there any other people in the hotel?
Yeah, a lot of little Caucasian people in that. White.
Now, let me stop it right here. Zach talking about a white guy. Like, he know about the white dude. And I really like, nah, Mexican. And know what I'm saying? Zach trying to get her to say, like, yeah, look, who the people coming in the room and stuff? You know, stuff like that. So he trying to say, look, keep this in mind. Zach did the interview a week after everything happened. He did this interview on a Friday, September the 15th, right? So he did this same interview when they released the news, and you know, telling everybody, you know, she walked in the freezer and they ain't got the footage, and that footage don't exist of her walking in. So Zach, so Zach TV trying to get her to like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna say, is security knock on the door? White guy. No, it was a Mexican guy. But it was a lot of Caucasian people in there too. She was like, yeah, it's a lot of Caucasian in there. Why they called the police? I guess we were disturbing them. So it's like Zach was trying to take up for the people that was they had the room booked on the floor, try to make them look like they were the one they called about the noise complaint. In reality, these people was a part of this party. Look how many people that attend to this thing that's not even on the footage. Cause they gonna be there, but they ain't gonna be on the footage. Just say like, if I was there, right? And if I know they finna pull that move off, you is not finna see me walking with now one of them. You ain't even finna see me even talking to now one of them. Matter of fact, look, I ain't even finna be seen in the hotel period. I not to chill in the room. Man, you coming through, bring cushion alcohol with you. I've been in hotel rooms and you know what I'm saying, you know when you young and you know what I'm saying, you got your little whip money, you know, you got your little boo thing, you know what I'm saying? You finna go in the room, you ain't even finna come out that job. Man, you ain't finna come out that job unless you finna go get some more drugs or something, you know what I'm saying, some alcohol, that's it. But you got Miss Teresa calling the hotel, asking, we need that footage. They like, we don't know what you talking about. And you got Miss Teresa showing up at the hotel allegedly at 4 in the morning. Now, Kenneka's body would be already pulled from the pool into the kitchen. So all of this gonna be done and round about 3 o'clock. I believe they put her in the freezer damn near at 3. They put her in the freezer at 3 and they just showed us the video that she walking. But in reality, that's when they were putting her in the freezer, locked it up. Everybody went to the police station. Even Miss Teresa. That explains why Miss Teresa would be calling a non-emergency number. And it's emergency. You see what I'm saying? That's why when she came up to the hotel, that's why it never did sit right with me there. I'm like, this lady came in the hotel and it don't even look like that she dared to see her daughter. Cause when she got there, the first thing that she did when she got there, she waited at the front desk, said something, and then went to the 11th floor and stayed for about 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes from on the 11th floor. Walked down with a white lady. And this white lady clearly is a YouTuber. And she left. You know what I'm saying? Where did Miss Teresa go when she left that hotel? 9 times out of 10 back to the precinct. 9 times out of 10 back to the precinct. And then Leonora gonna show up round 12 something. And why she didn't pop up with her own daughter when Leonora went up there? What would Miss Teresa at then, bro? She still gonna have to be at that police station. It ain't like she at home, calling people. None of this. Then they said they got this girl passing several hotel employees. Several hotel employees, man. And we don't get a chance to see none of that footage. Nobody don't talk about this security guard or the other security guard. Nobody don't talk about them other security guards. Look,
my mom is 81 and she's having trouble walking, taking care of herself. And remember,
this girl got a rope on her, bruh. This the only dude I saw that he had his Adidas jacket off. He walking without his Adidas jacket, but she got one on. And she got some shades. 30 minutes later, look. If you looking at the time skip, this when Franz cave missing. This the 30 minutes. And when Franz cave said he went upstairs and he met up with them folk, bruh. And Kenneka up there with them. Now this is exactly at 3. He hitting the panic button and we know the police finna be there. Are they already there? See that? So boom, that's why they say she walked in the kitchen in the freezer at 3:30. In reality, that's when they putting her in the freezer. And they just got video of somebody walking the hallway. You know what I'm saying? To complete their lie. Yeah, I seen that too. Even Leonora's sister had Adidas outfit on at the goddamn press conference. Man, what they done cut some of my audio out? Man, they done cut my audio out. They done cut my audio out, gang. But yeah, gang. Man, look. Man, it's just so much tea when it comes to the Kenneka Jenkins case. It's so much evidence pointing to these people. We just gotta sit back and do man, look, all we just gotta do is just do it all over again. Reinvestigate the case all over again. You know what I'm saying? And watch how everything shedding the light. Man, you sure know what to say. Karma gonna come back on these folks. Man, they gonna reap what they sow. Now look, everything might be peaches and cream for them now, but you already know, man, God gonna have his last say so when it come to all of this. But yeah, gang, I'm finna get on up out this junk, y'all. They ain't love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. Appreciate the Cash App gang too. And appreciate all the new subscribers, you know what I'm saying, that's tuning in. And appreciate the Payal gang. Now I've been reading my emails and stuff too, y'all. So I'm gonna be doing a little content on my email because it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, in my emails, and they be having a lot of questions and stuff. And you know, they want me to, you know what I'm saying, give my take on it, what they think. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, because some of y'all got some hella fire questions being asked. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah. Yeah, I'm finna get on up out of here, gang. I got little things I need to be getting into. You know what I'm talking about? I got a long night tonight. You know what I'm saying? I hope these folk really just don't work me half to death tonight. You know what I'm talking about? But until the end, man, Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. We'll be back.